Good morning, everyone. I know it's 8:30. Maybe you're grateful for a little extra sleep today. I'm so glad to be here. My name's Austin, your transformational coach. This is the Gratitude Manifesto. Gosh, this is day number 33. I am just filled up in so many ways from this. And this from when we started till now, what this has done for me and everybody who's been listening every day. First of all, I want to honor you. That's number one. I want to honor you for being here every single day. And thank you for being flexible with the time change. It's a weekend. We're here and we're going to be back tomorrow for our final day, the grand finale. That's going to be at 9 a.m. That's already posted. Good morning, Carmen. Carmen's messaging me in the morning. Where are you? So Carmen, I'm glad you made it. We're here. We got some time together. Going to go a little bit longer today. I have a special guest in studio with me. We have a surprise to share with you today, and we have extra content today. So I want you to really settle in for this. Let's really be all in. Type in the words all in. Let me know if you are all in live, playback, all in. Are you all in to expand gratitude and appreciation in your life? The Harvard study we've been referencing every single day, 21 days of practicing gratitude. And we're at 33. We are at 33, 21 days practicing gratitude literally yields benefits up to 6 months, including positive mood, even more willpower. Can you imagine? Would you ever think that, wait, if I practice gratitude, it's going to increase my willpower? I didn't put those two things together, but boom, there it is. So yes, all in. I'm all in daily. Mandy is our spokesperson. She's all in. You're going to be hearing from her tomorrow for our grand finale. We have so many exciting things planned, especially this time of year when all this stuff is pulling us into different directions. Like we're here, right? And as I said on the little prelude this morning, it's difficult to find things like this where we create this unique space for you. But here's what I want to share with you before we get into today's show. It doesn't have to stop today or tomorrow. It doesn't have to stop. We can continue. Isn't that great news? How do we continue? Anilda, I'm glad you're here. We actually moved the time for Anilda. No, I'm kidding. Anilda, but I'm glad you're here. Buenos dias. Sending healing thoughts to your friendship. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I know he'll appreciate that. Good morning, Carrie. Every morning, Carrie's been here. Every morning, Mandy's been here. And some of you have popped in and out. You've grabbed something to take with you. But here's what we're going to do. I want you to continue with me after this is gone. And I want you to grab the benefits of this whenever you want it. How many of you would like that? Because we're going to finish tomorrow, right? We're going to be 34 days. And we're going to finish tomorrow. This is going to come to completion. But how would you like to have access into perpetuity so that whenever you need it, you can grab it? When you're in those down moments, you can grab it. And that's what we're talking about. So what we do, we have a private community that you're invited to. And all you need to do is click on that link, the 9q.yourflashpoint.com. We're going to give you a gift, the 9 questions to identify and remove limiting beliefs. It's kind of my little story about dealing with self-worth, lack of belief, self-sabotaging. So I created that. You get that. You'll get an email. I just need you to check all the weird folders, junk clutter. There's a link in there. You click it, request to join the private community. We'll let you in. Every expression of gratitude these past 34 days or whatever, every quote is going to be compiled into a manifesto. And it's complimentary for you. And you're going to access it. And I have a special guest in studio. We have something else to offer to you that's absolutely going to change the game for gratitude in your life. We know the power of this. Many of you have experienced it. Mandy said it was one of the most transformational things she had been a part of. So, and Anilda's asking for more. Why not 40 days? Well, guess what? We're creating a playlist, Anilda. You're in the private community. That playlist is accessible there. So the beautiful thing about that, we're all busy. We have different schedules. You can go in and listen to it anytime you want. And here's what I really like. You can actually increase the speed of it so you can get through it faster if you don't mind fast talking. So how about that? Gratitude, game changing. Absolutely. All right, let's step in. And I have a surprise for you. I have multiple surprises for you today. But let's go to the definition first, which we've been looking at every single day. We've looked at this definition, and some of you know it by heart, but I'm going to share it again. Here we go. The quality of. I liken it to going to the gym. We're building the quality of being grateful, the readiness to show appreciation. I've used the metaphor all along. Imagine if today you go through today and your whole job today, you had one job, and that job was, I'm going to look for moments to appreciate. And I don't care how small it is. I don't care if you look at a tree. I don't care if you look into someone's eye and you just notice something and boom, it hits you. That's a moment of appreciation. Imagine every time if you did that, it was $1,000 in your bank account. Imagine. Just imagine. Well, would you agree with me that it's way more than that because it has the power to transform your life? And there's probably other studies that we're going to dig up. Mandy's got a study to share with us tomorrow that's even more incredible. But just imagine that. And just I want to reference to Wayne Dyer that even somebody witnessing an act of kindness experiences the biochemistry. And according to that Harvard study, the brain actually starts to change. That's how powerful this is. So let's grab it today. And here's the next thing I want to share. This is the bonus. I have a bonus for you today. Are you ready? Here's the bonus. We're going to get to the quote, and then we have a special guest in studio. All right, here's the bonus for you today. So now we have this beautiful symbol as a reminder that we can look at these loops, that gratitude is an infinite loop that's there for us. No matter what's coming at us today, we can remind ourselves of that loop. And we have an incredible reminder that we're going to be sharing with you today that you're going to be able to access. Okay. I'm going to grab a couple shares, go to the quote, and then we're going to move right into our special guest. She's patiently waiting in the studio. Lasting appreciation loop of life. Ready. Thank you, Mandy. Gratitude diamonds sparkle and shine everywhere, every day. And we are developing the muscle, the gratitude muscle memory. It's beautiful. Can you expand? We went deep into gratitude. This isn't like I understand gratitude. Check, check, check. No. We went deeper in immersion, brain changes, biochemistry changes, developing the quality of. Beautiful. And let me ask you before I'm going to get your shares. We're going to go a little longer today. What are you grateful for? What you share, you keep forever. What you keep, you lose forever. Your expression of gratitude is an expression. It's a ripple. You share one thing. What am I grateful for today? And no expression of gratitude is ever too small. Share. What are you grateful for today? And I'm going to do my best to grab everybody's share here today before we wrap up. All right. Are you ready for today's quote? I know this is a great quote today too. We've had great ones every day. This is a really, oh, did I upload it? Hold on a second. I thought I did. Okay. We're going to get this quote uploaded for you. But this one has to do with the journey. It has to do with the journey. And I want to thank you because you've journeyed with me through this course. And we're going to finish up tomorrow. And we are going to even hear more of your expressions of gratitude. So as I get this ready, I want you to type in what you're grateful for. What are you grateful for? That's what I need to know. And I want you to type it in. I want to challenge every person that's on here to type in one thing. Let's get your expressions of gratitude. We have today and tomorrow. That's it. So if you've been on here and you've been watching, I want to know what you are grateful for. What are you grateful for this morning? I want to invite you to type that in. Let this expand in your life, what you share, because someone else could see your share and be reminded. And we're going to have an incredible reminder for you today. All right, here we go. Today's quote. That one kind of hits because it says everyone. It doesn't say some, it says everyone. And I want you to allow that to come in. We're going to talk about that quote here in a bit. We bring on our special guest. And I'm going to grab your shares today, what you're grateful for. And I want you to share this with somebody as well. Share the expression of gratitude with someone else. Share it with them. Let them step into this space. Let them start to grab that flicker flash of gratitude to let it in today. All right. We're going to do something new here. We're in the studio. Are you ready? Okay. So I'm going to do a little technical change for you. Actually, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put the quote up again. And as I put the quote up again, then I'm going to transition to our special guest. All right, here we go.
Hey everyone, how you doing?
Joanne, good to see you. Just give us a sound check, everyone. Let us know the sound is good. Say hello to Joanne.
Hey everyone, can you hear me well?
Let's do a sound check. There we go. Give us a sound check. Can you hear Joanne?
Hey everyone, can you hear me? Good morning. It's bright and early.
Yes, it is bright and early.
Too bright and early for me, but it's good. So everyone can hear me?
It looks like we're good.
Awesome.
Yes, sounds good. So
awesome.
We're good. Sounds good. We got
Good.
you.
Yeah. All right, good. So good morning, everyone. So that quote today, to be thankful for everyone, really means a lot to me because as I shared last time I was here with you, that my mother gave me away when I was 13 years old. And from there, I went into the foster care system. Every 3 to 6 months, I was in a new home, living with a new family. And so many people, when I tell them that story, they go, "Oh no, I'm really sorry." And I say, "No, don't be sorry. It was actually a great gift because I got to live in the houses of at least a dozen different families. I got to see the way they live. I got to understand the way they think and their customs and so many different things. It actually added so much value to my life because I have this great understanding of people on a whole nother level. So it actually helps me in my mindset coaching business as well. So, you can be thankful for everybody, regardless whether the situation was a challenging situation, they did something bad to you, and of course those that, are loving and nice to us, but it's so liberating when you're able to be thankful to everyone.
Yeah. So I'm going to jump in here. Let me see if I can jump in.
Yeah, you want to sit next to me?
Yeah, see if I can get in here.
Oh, I thought you were going to sit.
Sit.
Okay.
Screen. So let me see if I can get it. So there's a special surprise here for everyone. I'm kind of in the screen here. So there's a surprise that Joanne had worked on in her tribe. She was working on this special keepsake for gratitude, and she came on the show as a guest, and it was just right in front of us. So why don't you want to share what you created here?
So I started a new company, and this is the launching product. It was a gratitude jar. So inside of it, there's 52 things to be grateful for. And they're very well thought out. They're not just simple things like family and friends. They're actually really thought out and give you reasons to be grateful for those things. And then there's also 52 quotes that will inspire you to want to be grateful and why gratitude is beneficial for you. So there's 104 different pieces of inspiration for you in here. So I call it the 52-week gratitude jar. So every week you could open up something new. And so when I introduced to Austin, got real excited. And he was like, oh, we could do the gratitude manifesto in a jar. So this is just the beginning of this jar. We figured we're going to do yellow and blue. We have some more stuff to put into it, but we're going to include all of the quotes that he found for the gratitude manifesto, and then all of the amazing gratitude or the things that people have shared that they are grateful for. So everybody that was part of the gratitude manifesto over the last 28 days.
No, we're going to be, see, today's 33, tomorrow's 34
all right,
days.
So all 34 days of all of the amazing and inspirational, great gratitude messages that everybody that was part of this journey has shared will be in the jar. So all your quotes will be in here. So that would be so fascinating and so inspirational to everybody who gets to open it.
Yes, and the symbol, right? We can do that on the top.
Yes.
So that gratitude symbol, the infinite loops, we're going to put that on the top of the jar. And this way, this jar can be a reminder in your home, wherever you want to put it, and just a keepsake for you.
Yeah, and the jar is great. It's durable, so you could actually keep it for years and years and years, and very decorative. It's very pretty. So, a lot of thought went into the process, and then there'll be some bonus quotes and bonus things to be grateful for. So you'll even be able to be inspired by something new that you haven't heard yet during the gratitude manifesto.
Yeah. And so how would somebody use this though? Let's talk about that. And while you're doing that, I got something else here.
Ooh, so exciting.
Right? What did I do with it? I gotta find it.
Oh, you're talking about that?
Yes.
I moved it.
So why don't you share how somebody would use something like this? And I'm going to go grab the other thing.
Yeah, so we're not sure how many days we're going to put in here yet, but you could do it daily. Every day when you wake up in the morning, you could open up the jar, and it will help you be able to find something to be grateful for. Because sometimes, like one thing you mentioned today, Austin, was it's like going to the gym. Building up gratitude. So in the beginning, when you're trying to build up gratitude, it can be challenging, just like going to the gym. You don't know what equipment to use. Sometimes with gratitude, you don't know where to look. So this will actually help you know where to look. So you open up the jar, you could take out one of the gratitude inspirations and be like, oh, wow, I never thought of it that way, and feel gratitude for that thing. So every morning, you could do it every night before you go to bed, especially if you have a hard time falling asleep, or you're worrying about the day or worrying about tomorrow. Open up the gratitude jar and pull out something to be inspired by. There's so many ways to use this. You could even give it to friends as gifts, because there are so many people who just need that inspiration.
Yes. And I think what I like about this is it's hard to go, you like to get something like this it's a specialty thing. Like you can't, I'm sure there's stuff you can buy, but this, because you've been a part of the manifesto, and you can go back. So even if you just clicked on this for the first time, we're going to have the playlist in the private community. So you can go back and watch the videos. And
what's great about this is you don't know which one you're going to pick out.
Right.
So when you watch the video, which is wonderful and very inspirational, you're going to get used to seeing the order of sequences,
right.
which has its own benefits, but there's also benefits with being surprised. Like you don't know what you're going to get. So that's what makes this so special too.
Yes. And here's the thing. What we decided to do is, let me just go back up here. So I created these inspirational art pieces for people because I wanted to, you watch a video, right? But I wanted to have something that people could put in front of them in their homes. So I created these inspirational pieces of art. Now, this is an example, right? You can hang it on the wall. So what we decided to do was to create a supplement for the jar, and I'm going to create a custom piece of art that'll say, it'll have gratitude on it. It'll probably have the gratitude symbol, and it'll have some of the, something that you can, and it might be like a small, in a small frame that has you could put like on a desk, and it'll have the gratitude on there with the jar.
Ooh, you know what? If you get a gold frame, to match this? Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. Just an
Yeah.
idea.
Gold or white, whatever.
Yeah.
So then you have the artwork, you have the jar. And by the way, it's not that I'm not in this space, but I just think to give somebody something that's tangible
Hmm.
that they can return to again and again, like that just makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's something that, especially if you give it to a gift to somebody, can you imagine when they open up your quote? If you were part of this gratitude journey, they will be like, "Oh wow, that's hers."
Yeah.
So there's so many special things about it.
Yep. So this has been great. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go back to the other side of the studio and I'm going to grab some of your shares. We're going to bring this to a close and we're going to set up tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be the grand finale. And I know you're going to want to be a part of that. We have a highlight plan. We're going to hear from Mandy, our spokesperson. She's going to give us a recap on the whole experience. So tomorrow is going to be amazing. It really and truly is.
And Mandy's energy is amazing. So
Yes.
She's always a gift to watch.
Yes,
amazing.
Absolutely. So that's going to be tomorrow. And I have other guests tomorrow too.
Ooh, so exciting.
So let me transition, Joanne, and thank you so much. And
yeah.
You want to share the pricing so people and
yeah.
I forgot to do that. So the pricing on the jar, and I'm just going to ask you if you want this. Just type in the word. Just type in the word jar for now. It's easy.
That's easy.
3 keystrokes.
Yeah.
And then we'll get back to it because they're not readily available today, but we want to know who wants them so we can start to plan.
Yeah, determine how many to order, how many jars to order, how much you have to get the paper ready and the ribbons and everything else and labels.
Right. So type in the word jar and then we'll know that you want that and then we can start to plan. So type in the word jar and then you want to share like the pricing of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were thinking $35 for the jar with the quotes. And then if you want the picture, it would be $50, right?
Yeah, 50. We'll do 50. I think that would be good.
All right.
Yeah, so 50 for both. I think that's
50 for both. It's perfect.
Yeah. So, what are you grateful for today, Joanne?
So I am grateful for caffeine. Not, and I don't drink coffee or tea. Actually regularly, not at all, but maybe once a month or every other month I might have a glass just for fun. But so I'm not grateful for that kind of caffeine, but I'm grateful for under eye caffeine cream because I never wake up this early on the Saturday. And when I woke up this morning, my eyes were a little puffy. So
okay, and I'm going to get something else. I have another surprise. You want to share? Talk about you're a mindset coach. I don't think we talked about that, so I'll be right back.
Yeah. So I've been a mindset coach for over 20 years, about 25 years now. I started when I was 19, and I did it because I was in college. And I was a disaster. As you previously heard, I was in a new foster home every 3 to 6 months. So you can imagine that my childhood was a bit of a challenging one. So I had a lot of things to go through when I was in college, and it was really hard to focus. And I ended up learning NLP. I ended up taking certification courses in NLP, hypnosis, timeline therapy, emotional freedom technique, and so many other things that I was able to transform my whole mindset and thought process within 6 months. And so right after that, I decided, wow, if I can change, because I was suicidal, I was doing some very unhealthy things in my life. And I was like, if I can change, anybody can change. And so ever since ever since I was 19 years old, I have been helping people reprogram their mindset and emotional patterns so they can be happy and experience less stress and be able to achieve the goals that they want to achieve.
Beautiful. All right, everyone. Okay, I'm going to transition. We're going to do another transition here. We're going to share the infinite loops. I'm back, everyone. So I want to thank you so much. We're going to grab your shares. And Anilda, we do have this other piece of art. It says, life is about taking the imperfect pieces and placing them together to create a masterpiece. That photo was taken by me on Lake Ontario after a good friend and we created that rock structure. The quote came to me as a divine download, and then we have the art piece. So I do have a couple of these left. If I'm not trying to sell these, but Nilda, I know you want one, so I'm going to save that for you. Let's grab your final shares. If you want that jar, if you want that, and you want the photo we're going to create, the artwork, just type in the word jar, and we're going to get a list and make sure you have that. All right, let me grab your shares. What are you grateful for? We're going to wrap this up here in the next couple minutes. Take advantage of the space, share what you're grateful for. And I'm going to grab a couple. Let's see. So I'm going to grab Mandy saying life brings us multiple lessons. Gratitude elevates our ability to learn from them and appreciate who we engaged with. The quote, who you journey with, right? Are you grateful for everyone you've journeyed with? And if you can't say everyone right now, just grab those people that you can be grateful for and just start to build that quality of, right, that we're talking about. I definitely feel deep gratitude to each and every single person who's crossed my path through life. What are you grateful for today? One word, it could be one word you type in, really. One word. What you share, you keep forever. What you keep, you lose forever. It kind of flips your mind when you hear that, right? So what are you grateful for today? One final share of gratitude. And one last invitation. So everything we're doing, if you just want to get the manifesto, you're not interested in that connection. There we go. Family. Here we go. Now we're going. So here we go. So we got grateful for connection. We got grateful for family. And I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you for being a part of this, because without you, I don't want to hear myself talk. Without you, it doesn't mean anything, and I'm going to share the quote one more time. I just really want to share this again. Here we go. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you so much. And I'm grateful for you. So if you want to get into our private community, it's complimentary. You simply grab the link, you click on it. You're going to get an email. And in that email, there's a link to join the private community. Every expression of gratitude is going to be in there. The playlist is going to be in there. We are building an incredible community of people. And this was my vision, actually. My vision was to create this organic space that attracted the right people. And it's happening. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for you. And I'm grateful for you journeying with me. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard, we're going to be back here Sunday, December the 5th, for the 34 days, the final day of the Gratitude Manifesto. But as you heard, it doesn't have to stop. All you need to do is get into the private community, and you can continue on based on your timeline. Thank you so much, Anilda. There's nothing like finding different ways to encourage others to be a better version of themselves. And I just hope and pray that you, even if you clicked on here for the first time today, that better version of yourself opened up. God bless. My name's Austin. I'm your transformational coach, founder of Flashpoint, host of Gratitude Manifesto. I want to see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.